and welcome to Pacific Beach Treat. I'm Michael, and this week we're meeting Professor Dillis Johns to find out how our historical treasures and artifacts are conserved and protected for us all to see.
Got the rock solid?
Yep.
Good man. What's up, everybody? I'm Sammy, and on today's show, we've got rapper Dirty Sesh coming to the whale after we create a little history of our own with our very first traditional umu.
That's boy stuff. Bulavanaka, I'm Kalia, and today I'm off to play hoofball. I know, hoof what? Stick around to find out. Remember, you can catch us 24/7 right here.
Even I'm in the dark on that one. What's up? I'm Corinne, and today I meet a man who makes the most amazing art out of this stuff, corrugated iron.
For prizes and info on the show, check out the website. You guys bring the taro?
Taro? A good umu needs yam, not taro. Ooh, you better give me a hand off these rocks, bro, because I'm late. I'm about to jump on a search and rescue mission of the Airforce Orion.
Hey, what are the rocks for again?
The umu.
What's the umu?
It's like an island barbecue. Oh, man.
Technology.
The Airforce Orion is an integral part of search and rescue and also assists in any emergency situation in the South Pacific. So we've come to Whenuapai Air Base to ride the Orion and find out how it really works. Let's go. New Zealand, meet Flight Lieutenant Kate Mills of No. 5 Squadron. Now, Kate, can you tell us how long have the Orions been with the Air Force for?
They've been with the Air Force for 44 years.
And what exactly did the Orions do for the Air Force?
Well, the Orions are a maritime patrol aircraft, so they help New Zealand with fisheries patrols, customs patrols, and they help with search and rescue. And in our warfare role, we also help with anti-submarine warfare and anti-surface warfare in the case that we went to war.
Have they saved heaps of lives over that time?
Definitely. We have a crew on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, standby for search and rescue.
Now, Kate, how important would the Orion be to our brothers and sisters in the Pacific Islands?
Oh, hugely important. Not only do we provide search and rescue up in the Pacific, but we also do what we call a NORPAT every month, and we go up there for 5 days, 8 hours a day, and patrol looking for illegal fishermen and any illegal customs.
Well, it sounds like you guys do a lot of good work. What are we going to be doing today?
So today we're going out there, we'll have a look around the ocean, see what we can find.
Sweet, you take us on board?
Yeah, sounds great.
Let's go. Now, the first thing I noticed, you've got like 4 pilots up the front there. Can you walk me through what they do?
Well, we actually don't have 4 pilots up the front. What we've got is we've got 2 pilots. So we've got the pilot who's flying, then we've got the co-pilot as well, and then we've got the engineer who's the guy in the middle, and we've got another engineer who's just monitoring up the front.
Kate, could you just tell me what sort of area of Air Force Orion actually patrols?
We patrol right up to the Kiribati, right down to Antarctica. Our area of responsibility actually goes halfway to Chile and halfway to Australia. And we also go and do patrols up in Southeast Asia as well.
We've got a pretty big crew back there. Can we go back and find out what they do?
Sure, let's go and have a look now. Sure, so this is what we call the TAC rail, and we have 6 people along the TAC rail, and our first one's the radar operator. He also operates the magnetic anomaly detector, so that's what you see out the back of the aircraft, that big sting. And what happens is when we fly over a submarine or a big metal object, it picks that up, and you'll see that, and he'll detect where a submarine is, hopefully.
You guys can pick up submarines from all the way up here?
Yeah. Next along we've got the ESM operator, so electronic support meters, and what he does is he picks up other people's radars. And so we can determine what type of ship it is and who it is based on its radar. Next along we have our navigator. Next one along is the tactical coordinator, it's a job that I do. And the tactical coordinator is responsible for ensuring that we achieve the mission in the best way possible.
And that's 4 out of the 6. What's the last 2?
So the last 2, we've got our air electronics officer. Next along, the electro-optics camera operator. He uses our big camera out the front. He also is the acoustics operator, so he listens to the submarines and when they're in the water.
And how long can it stay up in the air for?
Officially, we usually stay airborne for about 15 hours in a search and rescue, but a local area patrol, it's usually about 8 hours we'll stay airborne.
Whew, that was mean. Thank you very much, Kate, and the whole crew of the Air Force Orion for giving us an insight into the awesome job they do. If you guys want to know more, do check out the website below, and I'll see you back at the house. See you later.
So, are you sure we're allowed to do this?
Yeah, of course. It's part of our culture. And we do live in the biggest Polynesian city in the world.
Yeah, but don't you, need instructions?
I don't need instructions.
Right. So if you don't need instructions, do the rocks go on top of the fire or the fire go on top of the rocks? Yeah, while you sort it out, let's go meet a man who makes amazing art out of this stuff, corrugated iron. Most of us have some special memory of corrugated iron, whether it's the tin over the umu pit or the roof on your favourite summer batch. But did you know there's a man who creates amazing art out of corrugated iron? His name is Jeff Thompson, and we're going to go meet him.
Oh, g'day.
Hey,
How are you?
Good. Hello. Everyone meet Jeff, and Jeff, this must be your amazing workshop.
It is. We've been here for about 10 years now.
10 years. Well, do you think you could show me around?
I'll give you a little tour around.
That'd be great.
I'll just shut that. Here, this chair here was actually dreamt up as a money-making scheme.
You can actually sit in it. What kind of money were you going to make from that chair, Jeff?
Well, I was with a friend. We were both poor, and we were trying to work out how we could make some money.
Yeah.
And we were sitting in a bar, having a few drinks, and we thought we'd make some chairs. We made two, and we never sold either of them.
I've got to ask Jeff, why the passion for corrugated iron?
I just find it a wonderful sculptural material to work with. It's cheap, it's everywhere. Everyone's familiar with it. You know, after 20 years, over 20 years of working with it, I'm actually still finding that I'm doing new things to it. For instance, this penguin here, way back in the late 80s, I noticed actually walking through people's backyards and on building sites, you started to get stacks of corrugated iron.
Yeah.
I even made a big block once of a stack of iron and got an angle grinder and carved it like a traditional, a wood carver would actually work with a chisel and cut away.
Why is corrugated iron so popular in New Zealand?
It's intrinsic in our upbringing, our heritage.
Jeff, do you think you'll be able to show us a few of your favourite pieces?
Yeah, follow me.
Cool. Now, these are really cool. What's the idea behind these pieces?
I had to make some works for a lake. I wanted to have all this corrugated iron, like feathers, just floating on the water and spinning and twisting.
That's what it feels like.
And now Brick Bay Sculpture Park, there's about 19 bits of twisted and curved bits of tin all on the lake, and they work beautifully.
That's really cool. You get re-inspired by your own work?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
OK, more pieces, Jeff.
OK.
This room's amazing, Jeff. You must be so proud just looking around.
Full of stuff.
Yeah. And what's this machine?
I don't necessarily have a favourite sculpture, but this is my favourite machine. And it's for curving corrugated iron. It'd be over 100 years old.
What are some of the main themes of the work that you create?
Probably 60% of my time is spent doing commissions. 90% are birds, animals, insect, fish.
What about cars?
I've covered 3 cars like a builder would. You'd cover a building. Of course, there's the HQ Holden down in Te Papa, which I used to drive in.
And where do you see your art going in the future?
And I've tried to bring in the qualities to it that was so far removed from the function of what it was originally made for and how we know it.
For sure.
So I French knit it, chop it into strips and French knit it. I'm not quite sure where it will go to next.
Well, I have to say, I'm truly impressed and truly amazed by your artwork. You've really made me smile. And if that's one of the goals of your work, then you've done it. So thank you so much for being with us today, Jeff.
Yeah, no, it's been my pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
After the break, we find out how the professionals conserve historical artifacts.
And dirty sessions in the fale. Woo.
And I jump on horseback for a game of hoofball.
Hoof what?
Ah, look, guys, stop horsing around. I thought you two knew how to put down an umu.
Horsing around.
Go on, off you trot. This is real man's work.
Yeah, needs your horsepower.
Hey, you can't do that. I'm going to call the coppers.
Oh, shut up!